So this is called Mosaic of the Strange. It's a murder mystery. I'm hoping it's good. So first off, thank you to Keymailer and thank you to the devs of the game for sending me this code. I heckin' appreciate it. But yeah, like I'm definitely interested. I haven't seen or played any of it, so we're getting a first look at this game together. Here we go. Another day, another weird one. At least this one's not messy. That makes it weirder, don't you think? We're looking at a blank here. My gut says no. This guy took a lot of effort to make sure he wasn't found. I'm not sure. Let's investigate the body and see if we can find the cause of death. How to play. Fill the grid by turning every square either dark or light. So right click for dark, left click for light. Numbered clues tell you how many light squares there are in the immediate 9 square area, including the central square. You need to fill in both light and dark squares to solve the puzzle. Use WASD and the mouse wheel to navigate the board. The board is divided into hundreds of smaller regions that can be solved independently. Clues only tell you how many light squares are inside that region. So, in a square of 9, including this one, I believe there's 5 grand total. So this would be like 1, maybe 2, 3, 4, 5. Something like that. Oh god! 0. Let's go here. I like how it doesn't explode at you. Oh, I have that completely wrong. Oh, this is gonna take me forever. Anya, you're a genius. Just fill them all in with light. Button. And just drag it. Oh, that's so much better.
No, 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 no.
Well? Undo the arrows.
No, no, no.
Oh no!
1 hour later.
There's that. Boom! There! Oh my god! How did it take me an hour and change to do that? Tower 11, Pinehaven Park. Icky 1997. Victim was found at 8:47 a.m. in Tower 3 of Pinehaven Park after deputies were informed of screams by local hikers. The tower was locked, but the victim's body could be seen on the floor. Deputies found no signs of struggle and no signs of forced entry. Victim is male, estimated age 25 to 50. Yes, because that helps. He could not be identified due to the nature of his injuries, and no identifying documents were found while conducting a search of the body. Ranger McMillan indicated to officers that the tower has remained out of use for many years. Cause of death unknown. Head and facial area appear to have suffered intense burns, presumably self-inflicted, as the crime scene was locked from the inside. Wow, not a single bit of flesh left. No hair, no eyes, nothing. They called us for this? It looks like something crawled in here and started feeding on the body? I'm not so sure. Look at the neck wound, a precision cut sealed with intense heat. It was cauterized, but how? This report from the local PD doesn't give us the full story. There's much more going on here. There always is, Kathy. There always is. Let's get this back to the field office and start a full investigation. Alright, we click on this. The field office. Oh, evidence. There we go. We figured it out. As usual, the local PD filed the most minimal report they could. They covered a lot, though. We still don't know how he ended up in that room with the bolt shot. And then was killed by something that burned his head at the perfect temperature to scar flesh but not bone. Let's go over all the things we need to figure out here. Oi. Cause of death. His neck. Look, it's completely burned solid at the base. Whatever this was, it was so hot it cauterized the wound instantly. But no burns on it, the chest or back of any kind. His eyes are completely gone. No soft tissue in the mouth. It's like his head was incinerated from the inside out. Jeez Louise. Who is he? Who was he? And why would someone do this terrible thing to him? Someone, or something, whoever they were, this was no accident. Is the location significant? Such a strange place to lock yourself up. Sure, it's locked, but there's no escape route for you, except down. He came all the way out here in the middle of nowhere, but for what? What the? Classic difficulty. Start here. Yeah. This is. Oh, come on! No. Ooh, wait. Okay, I got that correct. I got that much correct. That's about all I'm gonna get correct for a while. Ooh. Wait, that's actually not terrible. The 9s and the 0s are the easiest for me. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nazca lines? Between 500 BC and 500 AD, an unknown culture in Peru's Nazca Desert created over 1,300 massive ground drawings spanning nearly 200 square miles. These geoglyphs were etched into the oxidized surface rock to expose the light and beneath, creating images that could only be viewed from a great height. Some are geometric patterns with straight lines extending for miles, others are detailed animal figures, such as birds, monkeys, sea creatures, and a 1,200-foot spider. One recent AI analysis of satellite data identified a further 300 geoglyphs that had not yet been spotted by human researchers. Exactly how the Nazca culture were able to create such massive, accurate designs without a bird's eye view continues to defy explanation, and their purpose remains unknown. Proposed theories include astronomical calendars and ritual pathways.
2 hours later.
There we go. Travis Walton abduction. We've also deduced that this is somehow related to aliens. I don't know how, though. On November 5th, 1975, 22-year-old logger Travis Walton and 6 co-workers were driving home through the Apache Sitgraves National Forest when they spotted a glowing, disc-shaped object hovering above the trees. Despite warnings from his crew, Walton exited the truck and approached the craft, which emitted a brilliant blue beam that struck him and hurled him backwards 10 feet. The terrified crew fled the scene. When they returned 15 minutes later, both Walton and the object had vanished. The incident sparked a massive 5-day manhunt involving local law enforcement, volunteers, and federal agents. Walton's disappearance dominated headlines as authorities investigated the crew for possible murder. 5 days later, Walton reappeared, disoriented at a gas station phone booth 12 miles from the abduction site. He claimed to have woken up aboard an alien spacecraft surrounded by small beings with large eyes. He described medical examinations and encounters with taller, more human-like entities before finding himself back on the highway. Oh my gosh, we still have 4 more of those things to do. We have 4 more of those things to do. It has taken quite some time to just even get that far. Once again, thank you, Keymailer and the devs of Mosaic of the Strange, for the code. I really do appreciate it. Please go check it out on Steam. Thank you for watching. Be sure to check out all our socials for the latest updates and join us every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday for live streams.